Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms, the Byzantine campaign. Last time we left off, the Turks were vanquished from this world. They fell away. Fell out of our hair, finally. And yes, we beat them. We beat them, we did. We beat them at Kufa, and Kufa was their last settlement with a family member in, so They melted away and became no more, and Albas returned to rebels, which is nice for us, of course. One less city to take. We gifted Kufa to the Jerusalemites, and so the campaign changes direction once again. We have 79 turns, or probably 80 turns. Yep, 80 turns left to achieve victory, and all we need to do to obtain victory is to hold Antioch for 10 turns. That is the official victory. So to take Antioch, I'm going to revert to the subterfuge tactics that I did in Egypt, of basically overwhelming them with our priests, tearing down their buildings with our assassins. The place will revolt, and our family member Prosaunus Brannus shall waltz on in and capture the settlement without turning Antioch into full-scale war with us. Yes, it may not be as exciting as a full-scale war with Antioch, but how long do you expect my full-scale war to last with Antioch? I take Antioch from them, the war will last 10 turns, we will achieve victory. So it serves no purpose. I think it's far better, and slightly different from most campaigns you will have seen of a different way to obtain victory. Taking Antioch from the enemy without even sparking a war with them. We can achieve victory in this campaign without locking heads with, of the faction that could have been our arch rival. Who would have thought that two superpowers could sit side by side and not once throughout the whole campaign turn their blades on each other in the field of battle? That will be quite an achievement, and something that I'm striving to obtain. So Antioch hopefully will fall in the near future, definitely before the turn times end. But is that going to be the victory I crave? Not quite. There is one more slight twist to this tale. You see, there is a little settlement down here called Jerusalem. Jerusalem, the home of the Jerusalemites, of course. But they lost Jerusalem to Egypt. And I'm going to capture Jerusalem back. And am I going to hand it over to my Jerusalemite counterparts? I don't think so. Because I think the perfect way to end this campaign is by not only beating back our enemies, crushing them beneath our mighty fist, but I think it is holding the 4 super cities of the region. Constantinople will be ours. Jerusalem will be ours. Antioch will be ours, and Baghdad will be ours. We'll have capital cities of former factions in our grasp. 4 trade epic centres, 4 highly developed cities, all to ourselves. That is a way which I feel would be perfect to end this campaign. Of course, we will end the campaign probably when there's a few turns left, maybe about 50 to 60 turns remaining. I'm not going to play out those 50 to 60 turns. I'm going to end the campaign when the victory conditions are obtained, but I will be uploading the save game so that you guys, if you so desire, can play out the rest of the campaign as you see fit. If you want to wage war with Antioch, for instance, for the last 60 turns to see if you can overpower the second superpower in the region, then go ahead. If you want to play it out and try something different, the world is your oyster. So that is my plans for the next few parts of this campaign. I don't know how long it's going to take, but probably about 20 to 30 turns, which is going to span across about 4 or 5 updates. So that's basically the direction this campaign will go in from now. So I've done enough talking. So how am I going to take Jerusalem? Well, this is how I'm going to do it. We have some armies that are depleted, are heading back up to Mosul for retraining and reinforcements. So there's one already in it, and they are starting the recruitment process and the reinforcement process. He will be next, and then he shall be third. But the other armies that are fully stacked and at full capacity, they are going to head to a staging point. And this staging point is here at Damascus, which we have gifted to the Principality of Antioch a few turns ago. So all our armies are going to merge there, and from there we shall take Jerusalem. Like the Mongols should have done many, many moons ago, before they wandered around aimlessly. So Comnenus, Comnenus,
Who do I face?
only 29 years old, he is taking his full stack army down to Damascus. That's one army.
Yes,
Prince Kyriakos the Mad, age 44, is taking his full stack army down to Damascus. That's two armies. Here we have Eleutherius Caesar, age 37. Oh no, Eleutherius Heraclius, sorry, I'm getting my family members all confused here. He is taking his pretty much full stacked army.
Yes, Lord.
And he is heading, you guessed it,
Yes.
to Damascus. That's three full stack armies. And the final full stack army is here in Triphilios Glikis.
Your orders, noble
He's
one.
52, might not make it in time, but he is heading also to Damascus with his full stack army. So that's four full stack armies, a potential three more available to us if we need them, and from that point forth, those four armies will wage a holy hell campaign against Egypt, take Jerusalem, and if they try to counter-attack, they shall receive quite the nasty surprise. Because don't forget, we have two full stack armies here. We could pincer them in and have Egypt wiped off the face of this map in a blink of an eye. So we shall take Jerusalem, we shall go with our Diplon and offer a ceasefire, and if they do not choose to accept it, then they shall be eliminated, like their Turkish counterparts. Didn't you just love it when you can bend the enemy to your will? So we have done everything off camera in terms of our building and construction. All our settlements are with a green face, apart from Tanta, which is a yellow face. Just take a quick peek. It can't be helped, the lower tax rate is already set, so everything else is pretty much hunky-dory. All army movements are complete. I'm recruiting some more assassins here in Nicosia, because we lost a couple over here in Antioch, so we'll just keep churning out assassins and sending them across, and a never-ending supply of assassins shall cross the sea to wage war on Antioch until we have them rebelling.
Splitting our forces.
Whoa, Demetrios of Myra, aged only 21 years old, 4-star command, loyal as anything we can ask here. And where does he become a family member? He becomes a family member instantly in Dumyat. Well, talk about a nice place to put him. So we have one, we have two, and we have now three family members down here on the Egyptian border, which is perfect, because as I say, if Egypt do try to turn against us, we now have three full-stacked armies with generals ready to pounce. I love it. So we'll just keep ticking over nicely. Building works are taking place. Pelicanus of Athos finally passes away. Is he an army?
Yes.
Oh, he's an army. Uh-oh. Pelicanus of Athos. I think this army might be best served in a city. Just because if it doesn't get into a city, it'll probably turn into a bunch of rebels without a family member, so we need to move.
Onward.
So,
noble lord.
that's one family member we lose out on, but
We march.
never
Who
mind.
do I face?
Never mind.
Approaching, my lord.
So we'll just keep
An honor to serve.
taking these guys down,
With honor.
nice and
Yes,
steadily, down to Damascus,
Of course, my lord.
where we
Make
shall,
camp, men. We rest here.
as I say, we shall wage war against Egypt to capture Jerusalem. Yes.
Let me strike, my lord.
So
Yes.
he's continuing to retrain the troops. Excellent. To fully replenish his army, and then he shall head down towards Egypt as well. But we need to probably leave one full stack here, just in case Antioch turn against us. We have had their good graces for this entire campaign, but they could turn. Although they have a very reliable reputation, which means they're unlikely to go against their word. And we have reasonable relations, so I don't think they're going to turn on us anytime soon, to be honest with you. Again, Kingdom of Jerusalem have reliable. We have a reputation as deceitful, because we turned on Egypt a couple of times, after brokering ceasefires, so that's why we've earned our deceitful reputation. But we have never been deceitful to our friends, apart from when we try to take their cities from underneath their noses, of course. Maybe a little bit deceitful, but only slightly. Okay, so there's a little bit of housekeeping that needs to happen. Now, the Emperor Persaunus the Mad, Emperor Persaunus the Tyrant, however he's called nowadays, he's turned into quite a reputable figure. He started off as a mere face, nothing more than a makeshift emperor, but he's really grown in his time, and the sanction of this war against Turkey. In fact, he's now the emperor that is responsible for overseeing the demise of our great enemy, which he will take plaudits for, of course. So he's earned his reputation, but he sort of neglected his homelands in favour of focusing on further afield. So to clean up this campaign before we ultimately bring it to a close, I think there's a couple of things we need to do, and that is get rid of some of these rebels. They're just patrolling around, causing grief.
Yes.
We don't need it.
Yes, Lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
This is 50-50. It's not hardly a pivotal battle, so I'm not going to fight it, but we'll see what happens. Victory. And a family member to boot. Well, isn't that
my lord?
Family members, rise up! Everywhere. Look at this. Somebody else now. He's not very loyal, but he'll do. He'll oversee the situation in Abydos.
Punch.
Excellent stuff. Right, and then we'll retrain our lost forces. And that's one set of rebels dealt a deadly blow to. Another set down here, you see? Captain Nicolaus just wandering about. We have a fort here with some troops in, so we'll use this to good good use. Put it to good use.
As my lord wills.
So he shall go out and dispose of those rebels. We have some rebels here, which Iconium will take care of once we have retrained and recruited an ample force. A couple of Greek fire throwers there as well. We haven't made use of those at all in the campaign, I'm afraid. But never mind. So he will oversee that. I say he, there's nobody in charge, but they will come down and deal with those rebel scum. Up here also there is some rebels here.
Name the field of battle.
A lot of town militia, so we'll just overwhelm them in numbers with a few of our own. And we'll take the family member round.
No, my lord. Yes.
As soon as those troops are trained up, as soon as he's into there, they shall come out and take care of the rebels outside Heraclea. So this is just Operation Cleanup. The people of our empire have been complaining about the fact that they can't walk the streets at night because of these rebels sort of interfering. So, we're going to take care of that for the people. And again, there's some more rebels here that need dispatching. There we go. Not a problem.
God be praised. He has delivered us to victory.
Marvellous.
March.
And then they go back inside. And that might be it for the rebels in our lands. You see that? Now, was that so hard, Emperor Persaunus, to do that from the very start? Your poor people were suffering for years. So yeah, just those down there. We moved to Egypt, and there's some more rebels in our lands down here outside Cairo. So I don't want to take too many forces out in case we can't get them back in time. But we do have the benefit of
orders. Command me. Onward.
It's only a yellow face, so that's not too bad.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes, Lord. This is where we shall meet then.
And down we go. Excellent work, excellent.
God be praised. He has delivered us to victory.
And back inside.
Move out.
So there we go. As quick as that, the rebel problems in our lands disappear. Isn't that so easy? Why did I not do it sooner, you say? Well, I just didn't. Okay. So, yes, that is that minor irk sorted out.
Sire.
Which leaves us left
Command me.
with nothing else to do
Yes,
other
Lord.
than end the turn and continue on towards Damascus. Ooh, what's going on here? I hear the sound of something happening. 70% public order, 53% Orthodox religion. I feel something
order,
going
number
on
one.
here. Yes, indeed.
With honor.
So the priests continue to preach.
What is the
The
name?
buildings continue to be dragged down.
Taking down a person or a place.
Excellent, excellent. He's gaining in
Fire shall consume the
gaining in
building
stats.
and the evidence.
5 subterfuge. We pull down their buildings. Predominantly their religious buildings and also their public order buildings, and hopefully the place will turn to rebellion in no time. 2 young guns come of age. Michael Comnenus, one of the last few bloodlines of the Comnenus name, comes of age. Who is he? Who is your father? Who is your father? Tell me. Can you speak to me, boy? No, they can't speak. It's a shame. Make my life easier. Wow. The family tree. Here he is. No? No? Dragos Comnenus. Why is he not married at age 47? You've got to ask yourself that, haven't you? Let's take a look here. Where is he? Where is this man? Where is he? 'Cause this is the wrong family line. Is he Alexius? The great Alexius Comnenus? Is he part of that bloodline? We've got Prince Kyriakos the Mad. We have Ioannis Comnenus. We have Volcanus. Michael Comnenus. Yes, he is in the same bloodline. Yes. Your grandfather, i.e. Emperor Manuel, was a great man. Now the Comnenus family line all have good command. Is he any different? Yeah, he's probably the runt of the litter with only 2 stars, but never mind. Has he taken the governorship? Yes, he's taken the governorship of the great city. Maybe he thinks he's entitled to it because he is of the Comnenus bloodline. But we can't have dissent amongst the ranks, so go and take over Doroleum, will you?
Tomorrow, my lord.
Get out of my hair. The Mongols are the richest faction. Isn't that a turn-up, eh? It's a pity they're not doing anything with that money. We actually are plummeting in terms of our cash flow. We've gone from about 80,000 to down to 48, so we may have to curb building projects before much longer.
Your Majesty. Yes, lord. This is where we shall meet.
And down they go.
God be praised. He has delivered us to victory.
I'm
Onward.
back inside your little fortress.
We march no further today, lord.
So what are we spending money on here? Most of our cash flow is going on army upkeep, actually. Construction's only 30,000. Army upkeep, 56. Well, we do have a lot of armies here. We have Smyrna full stacked, we have Rhodes full stacked, Iconium is recruiting soon to be full stacked, we have Corum full stacked,
Command me.
we have Trebizond
March.
full stacked. I mean, come on, come on. We have full stacks here, here, and here. 3 extra full stacks there. We have 4 full stacks coming down here. Good grief. I don't think I've ever had as many standing armies in the field as I have in this campaign.
Let me
It's
strike, my
absolute
lord.
bedlam.
Yes, marching.